G'day, Aussie Health Girl here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really quick, easy and healthy basil pesto. It's summertime here in Australia for Christmas and it's way too hot to be spending too much time in the kitchen. So cooking something like, or preparing something like basil pesto is a really nice alternative to stodgy gravies. And here's the ingredients that you're going to need for today's pesto. Obviously some beautiful fresh basil, also some grated Parmesan cheese. Some pine nuts are fantastic to give it a bit of a creaminess. Now these can be raw or you could toast them for extra flavour. But when we're busy, raw's fine too. Some garlic, 1 garlic clove is plenty, okay? Some lemon juice. I love adding a bit of lemon juice to my basil pesto because it gives it a bit of zing and we like to have that. Some salt and pepper and of course some really good quality Australian olive oil. You'll also need a food processor. You could do it with your mortar and pestle. It will take a little bit more time, but in our busy lives, and there's a lot to do for Christmas time, a food processor is ideal. Okay, so let's get started. First, you're going to need to take all the leaves off a beautiful bunch of basil. I like to use a whole bunch, that way you've got a little bit extra for the next day. It's always nice to have a little bit left over. But if you've got a lot of people around for Christmas lunch, this isn't going to last very long because it's so deliciously healthy. So take all the leaves off your basil and I've already plonked them all there into the food processor. Okay, 1 garlic clove, as I said, that's plenty. Don't want to add any more than that. Probably about ½ a cup of Parmesan cheese goes in there. That'll be plenty. And of some of the pine nuts. As I said, mine aren't toasted today because we're short on time, and just to show you that it does work even that way, okay? We're going to put some salt and pepper in, which I love this salt grinder. So a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and remember you can always taste it a little bit at the end and then add some more afterwards if you have to. So we'll have that together. All right, bit of lemon juice. Just use my hand, just cup your hand. That way the juice runs through and you save putting all the pips in there. Don't want those. Okay, done. Now what I'm going to do first too, with the dry ingredients, just blitz them a little bit first. The less you process basil, otherwise it can get a little bit bitter and it tends to go brown. It tends to just lose its flavour a little bit. So it's always better if you just blitz the dry ingredients and then we'll add some olive oil. That's plenty. That's all it needs just to get started, okay? Then we'll add some olive oil. And this really, the consistency is up to you. Some people like it a little bit runnier. I tend to like it a little bit thick. You want it to stay in some consistent form, so that's really nice. So when we switch it on, I'll just add a little bit of olive oil as we go to get the consistency that I think is suitable for it. And that's it. That's as simple as it is. I'll just put some in a dish for you to have a look at. So all you need to do then is spoon it into a lovely dish. As I said, I like mine a little bit thicker. You can make it runnier and add more olive oil if you like, but I tend to like mine just like this. And that didn't take long at all. Basil is such a beautiful herb. Basil is really rich in nutrients. It's high in fibre, it's high in protein, and it's got some fantastic mineral qualities to it. So it's really good for your health. It's going to be really nutrient dense. So it's a much better alternative than, as I said, than stodgy gravies at Christmas time. So you can look after your waistline and you can slide right into New Year. So there you have it, quick and easy and deliciously healthy basil pesto. If you enjoyed what I did today, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And please leave some suggestions about what you'd like to see me do next time. Thanks for joining me.